Welcome back to Out of the Office Talks with the Eastern Shore Chamber. I'm Jason Schmidt with Firewatch Business, firewatchbusiness.net, and we appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch to the end because that really helps us out. Thanks so much to Soul Caffeine for letting us record the podcast here at their Daphne location. Soul Caffeine is celebrating 9 years in business and is locally owned and operated. They began their coffee shop in Daphne and have since opened locations in Mobile, Spanish Fort, and it's a truly amazing team of managers and baristas. Please come by and support them. Soul Caffeine, thank you so much for letting us film here today. It is my pleasure to have Jessica Puello with me today. Did I pronounce that correctly?
You did, yes.
Puello, yes. So she's married now, so that is different from where we were.
I know, right? It's a big change. And I practice saying it in the mirror at least 5 times every day, so I don't forget.
There you go. I bet. When are they going to change your email address? That's the question, right?
You know, I'm unsure. So many people have it that it's this thing. Do you keep it? Do you change it? You know, we'll get there eventually. Absolutely.
Well, Jessica, you are the Director of Operations for the Eastern Shore Chamber.
I am.
And we've had several of the staff at the Eastern Shore Chamber come on the podcast, and so glad that we finally got to get you on here.
Me too.
So tell me something. Tell me a little bit about your background.
My background has been very diverse. I was very indecisive in my college years. Wasn't really sure where I wanted to do, so I explored a lot of things from teaching education to nursing. I actually got my associates in science. To intern to a nursing program, decided it wasn't for me, and I ended up landing in finance. I started out as a banker and worked my way up. I became very passionate about small business banking, which was a very smooth and comforting transition for me coming into the chamber.
100%, because that's what our chamber is about.
I know, right?
I mean, we do have large corporations that are members of the chamber.
We do.
But really, we have more small business than we do big business.
Yes, I think about 80% of our chamber is made up of small businesses with employees, staff 10 and under.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And since you came on and with that passion, how does that fuel you in your role now at the Eastern Shore Chamber?
Easily. In the financial world, my passion really stood in small business because no matter whether a business needed financial help from a stance of just needing a little cash flow, or maybe they were just starting up their business for the first time. Maybe they'd been in business for 25 years
right,
and just wanted to upgrade their equipment, or, you know, maybe they needed a new roof. It didn't matter. The financial side of that and being able to help support small businesses and get them where they needed to be or where they were aiming to be, what their goals were. It was always really nice, made you feel good. So being in the chamber world for me, coming to places like Soul Caffeine, which have been such a big part of the chamber.
Yes.
From day one, they have actually been our longest standing ambassador program sponsor. So they are 6 years running, and we're just so pleased to have businesses like this that support us. But giving back to them also is really nice.
Yeah, and I like how you said that, because your passion in the finance world was to help small business meet their goals. And that's exactly what you're doing at the Eastern Shore Chamber.
Yep.
And that is just a phenomenal, a phenomenal road to walk, because you are helping small businesses grow.
It really is. Being able to promote them and be a voice for them, connect them to community leaders, and all while I'm doing it with a smile on my face, it's very rewarding. It's a happy place to be.
So at the Eastern Shore Chamber, how did you get on at the Eastern Shore Chamber?
Truly, I met our president and CEO, Casey Williams, and she also has a very diverse background in finance and banking, many years of experience. And so the first time we met, I was also in that role. We hit it off. We got to talking about just experience, my goals and aspirations and what I wanted to do with those and grow financially. And it just so happened to be that she was in search of somebody for her operations role. And it was a couple weeks after that, she called me and offered me a position.
That's fantastic, and that's what you do. You go out there and find people who can help you out and grow your business and growing the chamber's business also.
Yeah.
So, in the role of director of operations, what does that entail?
So many things. I would say
I want to interrupt you here because
Yeah.
we have a very small staff at the Eastern Shore Chamber.
we do.
And you guys produce so much with such a small staff. So yes, I can understand how there's a lot of things that you have to do.
Yeah.
But give us a little insight into what you are doing.
I say it varies from day to day, but I'd say that my role with the chamber stems from everything from internal operations to managing special projects, and then also giving executive support to our small staff of 7 to ensure that everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. Even more in depth and detail on that, you can find me doing everything from managing our budget for the chamber. I also head up our ambassador program as well as our young professionals on the Eastern Shore. You can find me very easily spending my entire day in a spreadsheet and building those for our foundation as well as the Eastern Shore Chamber and making any changes and edits there. What I'm most passionate about now and what I'm really spending time diving into is policy and procedure, which does not sound like fun. But I'm finding that the more that I can develop new policies and find ways to make us more efficient at the chamber with such a small staff, it's making all of our lives easier. So,
Absolutely. Have you brought AI into the Chamber of Commerce?
I have, yes. I use it daily.
No.
The efficiencies that's there, it's just mind-boggling that the things that you could do that maybe take me 15 minutes, I can do in 15 seconds.
It is amazing. If you're not using AI, you need to start using it immediately. I mean, I cannot say it enough how crazy this. I mean, and not just ChatGPT, but there's several out there.
Oh yeah.
That you could try. Not DeepSeek, but everything else is good. So tell me about the ambassador and what you're doing for them. Obviously, we're at Soul Caffeine, and we had Bonnie Bell on, Ambassador of the Year, just recently, and she was talking that Soul Caffeine has been, and you said it too, a long-time sponsor of the ambassadors.
Yes.
How do you support them?
The best way we support them, if you're an ambassador sponsor of the chamber, we actually have a webpage on our website dedicated just to them. Your company logo is at the top of that page as an ambassador sponsor with a direct link to your website. So just promoting those businesses, whether it be via website or social media, we do a lot of sponsor posts for them just to give them recognition, as well as give them any opportunities that we can, like come and do a podcast on your couch.
That's right. And we appreciate them letting us come in here and do that.
Yeah, we do.
Come buy a pound of coffee today.
Buy 2.
Yeah. Because they really do help out the Eastern Shore Chamber. And the majority of people who watch this podcast are Eastern Shore Chamber members.
Yes.
So support the people who support us. That's absolutely the best thing we can say.
Right.
And if you're looking to get involved as a chamber, if somebody's watching this, say, you know what, I want to get involved with ambassadors or even the YP. We hadn't even covered the YP, the young professionals. So maybe we need to cover that first before we get into my next question.
We can, absolutely.
Yeah.
Young professionals is very easy to be involved in. You do not have to be a chamber member to get involved in young professionals. Our community events and our calendars on the website. So we have those annually up. So you can just take a look on our website, go to our community calendar, look for the young professional events, and just show up. It's really that simple. And we have such a great group of young professionals that you'll make a friend. Absolutely.
And the networking opportunities there are just crazy because there are so many people showing up and having a great time doing that. We had Josh on here not too long ago, and he was talking about his favorite thing about the YP was the bowling for books. So, there's always something to do at the Chamber of Commerce.
There truly is.
So you don't have to be a member of the Chamber to come to the young professionals. It is a fantastic networking opportunity. How often and where do they meet?
So we do 4 very large events, with one being a professional development summit at the Grand Hotel. That's in January of a year. Our next big fundraising event is going to be the Cornhole Tournament in April. That supports our Eastern Shore youth programs. So it's going to be youth leadership and student and training exploration programs. July is our bingo and brew event, which is a lot of fun. We partner with United Way on that and raise a ton of money to go to their backpack program all throughout the county. And then in November, we do our Bowling for Books event, and that goes to fund the Spanish Fort Library's summer reading program.
Right, and that was Josh Brown's favorite event. So if you haven't seen that interview, it's going to be right on the screen. So you got to go click on that right after this one. The 4 big ones are annually. How about monthly? Y'all have events monthly that young professionals can come to.
We do, and we try to meet the needs of everybody. So we do coffee socials once a month, and those will be rotated at different locations from Spanish Fort, Daphne, and Fairhope. So maybe after hours isn't a good time for you. Maybe you've started a family, or maybe you have a second job, or you're just very involved in the afternoons, and mornings are best for you. So those are the second Friday of every month. And generally those are from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. And you can find those on our community calendar at eschamber.com. And then our afternoon is going to be the third Thursday of every month. We do an after-hour social. And those also rotate between Spanish Fort, Daphne, and Fairhope locations.
Excellent. So if you're a young professional or not.
Truly or not.
Right. They're not going to card you. Come and check them out. Very
Please.
Cool. Very cool. So if you were a business and you wanted to get involved with the ambassadors or young professionals, maybe as a sponsor or other activities that you could do, what would those things be?
As far as what sponsorships are available?
Sponsorships that are available or getting involved with these organizations.
Absolutely.
Inside the chamber.
Okay. So we do have sponsorships available annually. We do a presenting sponsorship, and that actually is a segue into our annual award sponsorship. It's kind of tied together, but we offer diamond sponsorships annually. And basically those sponsorships are set up to support the ambassador program, whether it's financially or we're even willing to do an in-kind trade of services, because we do like to reward our ambassador of the month every month with a few gifts for their dedication to being a part of the community. Mm-hmm. So we have many people like Christian Brothers Automotive in Daphne. They're a diamond sponsor. All In Credit Union is a diamond sponsor as well. And we have Soul Caffeine. We also have Hand and Stone Massage and Facial in Spanish Fort. They're also a diamond sponsor as well. And they gift our ambassador of the month every month a free massage or facial. So they support our ambassador program. And we're always looking for more people that want to be a part of that.
Yeah, so, working hard as an ambassador and becoming an ambassador of the month, you get rewarded.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Not just the relationships you're building in the Eastern Shore, but also a reward.
Absolutely.
In the community. So is there anything that we missed that you wanted to make sure we got covered in our interview today?
I would say that if you'd like to get involved in your community, the best place to start is your local chamber. Even if you're not on the Eastern Shore, or maybe you are in Foley and you want to reach out to businesses in the Eastern Shore, get with your local chamber. They're a good place to start. To get you plugged in, get you connected into the community and community leaders as well.
Absolutely. The Eastern Shore Chamber is a great place to start building those relationships and start building your business. There's no doubt about it. And I appreciate you coming on and spending time with us today. And thank you guys for watching so much. It's been a pleasure to be here at Soul Caffeine, a diamond sponsor for the ambassadors. We appreciate that very much. I'm Jason Schmidt with Firewatch Business, firewatchbusiness.net. And thank you so much. Be sure to like, subscribe. I need your help on the YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time.